Hi, I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. And today I am talking about financial freedom, creating financial freedom, and the three primary ways that I see people block themselves. I see this every single day. So if you're interested in creating financial freedom, listen up to this teaching, because I'm going to walk you through all three of these ways that people stop themselves from their breakthrough, from their financial freedom and their breakthrough, and what to do about it. So before we get into that, why should you listen to me? What kind of credibility do I actually have? I want to tell you just a little bit. We're not going to go into a long, drawn out explanation here, but there are a number of reasons. Okay, one, I've done it for myself. Now, I know that doesn't always translate to other people, but I've also helped so many women do this for themselves. So what does this mean? What does creating financial freedom mean? Now, some people want to do this over a long period of time and take sort of methodical steps towards it. I wasn't one of those people. I was willing to work hard. I was willing to put the time in, but I did not want to go slow. I wanted my financial freedom right now. I wanted to create it today, right now. And that's exactly what I did. After having some very good success in my business as I was growing it, I finally went from the low six figures to the high six figures in 1 year. So I went from 138. I'm more than willing to share these numbers because I think it's really important that you understand what's possible. So I went from 138 to 700K in 1 year. And then after that, I crossed the seven-figure mark and consistently continue to grow my business. Now, what about the people that I coach? Does this work for them? It absolutely does. Now, you have to listen to the three things that I'm telling you, that I will be teaching you in this video, and see if you are stuck in any of those places, because I want you to be one of my clients who makes this kind of quantum leap. You don't have to be the exception to making a quantum leap. You can be the one that makes the quantum leap. Let me say that differently. Everyone has the potential to make a ton of money. Not everyone executes on it. Not everyone learns what they need to learn and takes action on it. Do you want to be one of those people? If I'm speaking to you, you need to listen to what I say in this video, because it will transform your freaking life. And let me tell you, creating financial freedom for yourself opens up so many doors. It allows you to be, do, and have so much more in your life. So my clients have gone from 188 to 1.2 million in 1 year. My clients have made their first 10K in 1 month and then consistently done it. My clients have tripled their income in 1 month. My clients have learned how to do sales and consistently done it. My clients go from 250 to 350, from 350 to 500. Everyone's quantum leap looks different, but they are actualizing on their commitment to themselves, their desire, their want for financial freedom. So that's why you should listen. If you want to be one of those people who has financial freedom, who is not worried about what where their cash flow is coming from and how to create their financial success, listen up. Okay, let's jump into the content now. So if you want financial freedom, you have to be truly honest with yourself about these three things. Okay, so the first one is whether you do or do not understand the law of cause and effect. Now, I would say when I started off, I had no freaking idea about the law of cause and effect. I was unconscious to it. Sometimes I hit on something lucky and I made some good money, and sometimes I didn't, okay? And I didn't understand what causes I needed to put into effect to get the results that I wanted. You have to understand the law of cause and effect. And it's one of the things, I'm going to be pitching this. I'm going to be very transparent here. I am pitching that you come to the Unstoppable Woman Summit. It's happening in a week and a half. Be a quick decider, jump on that airplane, get yourself there. Because if you want financial freedom, I am going to show you, teach you, walk you through step by step how to get it for yourself. I'm emphatic about this. This is what women need to have the personal power and the personal freedom that they want in their life. And we're going to be diving into that at the summit. Okay, so what does that look like? Let me give you a couple examples. I often hear people say, I don't have enough money to do that, or I don't have enough time to do that. And they think money comes first, and then they get the result that they want. Then they can have what they want. Or the time comes first, and then they can have what they want. But that's not how it works. That's putting the result, the effect, before the cause. Okay? It's how we were all raised. Don't beat yourself up about this, but listen up. It's how we were all raised. We think, I don't have the money to do that, so I can't do that. That's not how it works. I know, like when I first understood this, it blew my effing mind. Okay? I thought, really? But I don't have the money. I don't have the money for that. That's not in my circumstances, my physical life. It's not in my bank account. You're telling me if I want something, the money is here and the money is here now, and my desire, my decision comes before the money? I would not have believed you until I tested it out. And I want you to test it out. If you want financial freedom, you have to, I'm telling you, you have to understand this point. You don't wait to have the money to create the money. You decide first, I'm going to the summit to learn how to create money. I'm going to invest in my team. I'm going to spend the money on X, Y, and Z. I'm going to decide what I want. Let's say you want to come to the summit, but you're like, I don't have the money in my bank account right now. That's putting the effect before the cause. Okay? The cause is your decision. The cause is your desire and your decision to break free and create financial freedom. And if you want that and you want to learn it and you're committed to it, then you decide, I'm going to the summit. You make a decision and it's energetic in your body. And then you start figuring out how to get the money. And of course, there's credit cards, there's loans, there's asking your father, brother, sister, mother, best friend for the money. There's taking it out of your 401k. There is selling something, selling a car, selling a couch, selling something. If you really want something, you will create the money because the money is always here. Okay? And then when you come, I will tell you how to put that on rocket fuel so that you never have to worry about it again. Okay. The second thing that people say is, I don't have the time. I've got all this stuff going on. I have all these obligations. It's the holidays. It's something, you know, I need to take care of my mother. I need to go on this trip. I need to wash the effing dishes. You know, I hear all the time that I don't have enough time for this. How are you going to create time for your financial freedom if you're not willing to create time to learn about it? Okay? You create the time. Okay, and one of the things I love to show people how to do is how to master their mindset, because time management is mind management. Everyone has the same amount of time, 24 hours in the day. Why am I killing it in business and getting the results that I want, and why is someone else not? You have to learn this, and it starts by making the decision that you are committed and unstoppable, and you're going to do whatever it takes to figure out how the world works, how the universe works, so that you can have financial freedom. Okay? You have to realize that to create more time in your life, you have to make time. Again, desire and decision comes first. That's the cause. More time is the effect. But what I see over and over again is people stuck in their old programming that they don't have enough time. And really, that's programming about being committed to responsibilities, to other people, to other things in your life, to your fears, to your limitations. to not wanting to take a risk, all of that. Okay, so you have to ask yourself, what are you committed to? Are you committed to your financial freedom? If you are, you create the time. You are the only person who does that. Beyonce did that. Oprah does that. I do that. All my clients who have had big success, at one point or another, they had to figure out how to create the time, and they stepped into it. Okay, so the next thing, so we're on now in your life, you have to own that. Now, you have to do this without guilt and shame, okay? Because if you let guilt and shame come in, what will happen is your mind does not want to experience that. So it will come up with, and this is point number 3, all sorts of rational ways to say where you are right now is good enough, okay? So I'm doing point 2 and point 3 together here. So what happens? What does this look like? So when you won't own where you are at right now, and that is not the result that you want, okay, you will make excuses. It's good enough. I'm already doing that. Oh yeah, I've got that covered. You're right. That's a problem, but I'm doing this. Oh, that's right. That's a problem, but I'm doing this. I see this all the time. It's like a shell game that people play with themselves, never wanting to say, you know what, this isn't working. This just isn't working. Okay, something's got to change. And you have to admit to yourself that something isn't working without it being a denigration to your identity. Okay, because then you just won't listen. If it becomes a denigration to your identity, you'll come up with all sorts of excuses why it's all right to stay that way, because you don't want to feel bad. Okay. So instead of going into guilt and shame over it, instead of making yourself feel bad about it, just be like, you know what? I wanted to make this much money this year. And you know what? It's approaching the end of the year and I didn't. What do I have to do differently? Okay. What is the no excuse attitude here? Okay. In a loving way to yourself, not in a berating way. Okay. So you have to be willing to change, and you have to stop making excuses for yourself. And going back to point number 1, you have to stop making excuses. The 2 primary excuses that people use: not enough time, not enough money. If you're making those excuses for why you can't come to the summit, I want you to look at that. Just be really honest. Oh my God, she's going to teach me how to create financial freedom, and I am unwilling to go there. What kind of excuse is that? I've had people change vacations, do early birthday parties for their children, figure out childcare, do any number of things to get themselves to an event just so that they can learn. Okay, where are you stopping? Because those excuses are stopping you from your financial breakthrough. Okay, so to reiterate, 3 ways you block your financial breakthrough, your financial freedom. You don't understand the law of cause and effect. We're going to go into this in so much detail at the summit. You have got to understand this. It starts right now by recognizing the results that you're getting and owning that you're not putting the right causes into effect. And then it takes looking at the excuses that you're making and really saying, oh, look, there I am. I'm saying no to myself. I'm saying X, Y, and Z is more important than my financial freedom. What does that mean? Because what happens is that women put this off day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. They put off their dreams, their goals, their achievements, their wants, their desires in order to take care of the obligations in their lives. And I'm not saying those obligations aren't important, but are you using them as an excuse not to break through and claim your financial freedom? Because it's there for you right now. Okay, so your next step is to sign up for the summit. You need to go to amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable, and you will have the opportunity to register. It's in a week and a half. We start December 5th and we go the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Move everything on your calendar to get there. I swear, if you come, I bring it. Okay, I will show you exactly what you need to do. This is an intimate event, I will be working with each one of you individually, answering your personal questions, applying this material to your life, your business, so that you have a financial breakthrough. That is my promise to you. So get yourself there. Love you. Hope this was inspirational and that you choose your financial freedom. Okay, be unstoppable.